vaguely remember going once with a group of friends about 30 years ago, but we didn't do much skiing then, we did a lot of drinking. Honestly, it's been epic. I can't think of another word, it's been epic.
It's the training weekend for Invictus 25. We are in this as one team. It's about supporting each other. This camp is all about hugs. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the RBL. I wouldn't have had the confidence to come for this if I hadn't done the arts, if I hadn't done the comedy, because I had absolutely zero confidence in me.
I'm Sarah and I will be competing for Team UK at the Invictus Games 2025. I served in the RAF as an officer for nearly 18 years, but towards the end of those 18 years I had a ruptured brain aneurysm that was very, very serious. This book actually means a lot to me because it explains my journey. It's called My First Words, and the first picture is me of an officer in the RAF. Then it goes to my brain injury. Then it goes to the surgeons working on my brain. They did surgery for about 9 hours, but my brain decided it really didn't like me, and my brain kept swelling, and I now have a titanium plate as part of my skull. So basically I couldn't speak and I had uncontrollable epilepsy and various other things that go with a broken brain. Epilepsy and the forces don't go together. So I was medically retired. I live with my sister Kate, who is also my carer.
I don't really look after her. She does. But I do look after. I am quite nurturing anyway, so I do the majority of the cooking, the cleaning, occasionally tidying her bedroom. I'm not really allowed in there, it's like a floor drobe.
Kate doesn't realise how important she is to me and to the rest of the family. I wouldn't have a life without her.
Yeah, remember that.
So when my brain exploded, I was very scared about everything, and one of the main ones was my communication. I had no confidence because my last job in the RAF was all about communicating through speech, and I still feel that my speech isn't all that great. RBL has supported me in various ways since my brain injury happened. The first one being art through Bravo 22. Through that I realised that I could communicate through my art, and that started to grow my confidence.
The Royal British Legion have been absolutely phenomenal in Sarah's recovery journey. I genuinely believe that Sarah would not be where she is now and achieving everything she is achieving and living a life, not existing, if it hadn't been for the RBL. I came downstairs one day and she said, oh, this is probably a bit of a joke, but look, they're looking for people for the Invictus Games. Even the fact that Sarah felt she had the confidence to apply. Genuinely, as far as I was concerned, even if she hadn't been accepted, she was a winner.
Being part of Team UK is just incredible. We take the mickey out of each other, we laugh with each other and we cry with each other. And that just is such a military thing. We just get on, and I love that about it. I have made friends for life. I've got to raise my hat to the RBL support staff. They are looking after me so well because I get tired easily, and because I could have seizures at any time. They make sure I'm okay. The sports I have chosen are wheelchair curling because that is like chess on ice. It's absolutely brilliant. And I've also chosen rowing. I was scared to get on a rowing machine, but I love it so much I've now got one in my conservatory. Epilepsy and rowing machines don't go well together, but I got on it and I loved it. So I won't be the fastest by any stretch, but I enjoyed the training, and I will certainly keep going with this once the games is over.
The wheelchair curling, we are really gelling as a team now. We really get on well, and we now understand how the system works. So love being on the ice. As a team, we are properly getting there. We had a wheelchair curling weekend in Scotland, and I decided to fly there. Now, this is a huge thing for me, absolutely huge, because I haven't flown since my brain exploded. I was so lucky to have a window seat, and I spent the whole flight there and back staring out, and I don't know, it kind of makes me feel free. I don't have that feeling very often because I can't drive, all that kind of thing that gets you out of your environment. So love being in the air. And this is down to the RBL, because they are pushing me along this journey.